Tekken, Street Fighter, Guilty Gear, Under Night in Birth to Sicily.
Why are these titles so long? Picking your first fighting game can be one of the most overwhelming parts of trying to get into the genre. I mean, there are like 50 to like 100 different games in this genre, and it seems like everybody who's playing fighting games has a different opinion on which one you should be playing. Oh, play my game. It's got the most mechanical skill required and will take you hundreds of hours just to learn one character. No, play my game, where you can master a character's moveset relatively quickly, but it's the mind games and the footsies that really matter the most. Actually, you should be playing my game, because my game has anime girls in it. You should play my game because it has zero motion inputs.
No!
The fuck, guys? Either way, it can be really challenging to pick your very first fighting game. So today, I'm gonna help you along with your journey. Sup? Dude, are you seriously making a video about this? The answer to this question is so easy. Play the easiest game. Okay, then what is it? I don't know, but definitely not that one. Whatever, dude. Let's get into it. The number one most important thing when picking your very first fighting game is figuring out, why do you even want to play fighting games? It may seem like a stupid question, but hear me out. Did you see a really cool character that you really seemed like you vibed with? Maybe you saw a combo that was like insane and you want to be able to do that too. Maybe you've been watching tournaments for a really long time, but never really sank your teeth into one of them yourself. Or maybe a game just got a DLC announcement with a guest character that you've been waiting for years to be able to play as. Maybe your friends just play the game and you want to be able to keep up with them. And if not keep up, be the one to be the best out of all of them. All of these are valid reasons to want to get into fighting games. And not only are they valid, they're the things that you should hold on to while you're going around trying to pick the game that is right for you. Why you want to get into fighting games matters so much more than what game is going to be the easiest to pick up. And hell, if you need a list of contenders to make, go ahead and do that. I mean, shit, maybe you like the idea of a 2D fighter where it's a lot of footsies and you're in the neutral, you're jumping, you're parrying, and you're doing a lot of mind games. Or maybe you want a 3D fighter where you can sidestep moves back and forth and have a full 3D plane to work around. And again, maybe you just really like anime and you want to play a game with Goku in it. Or play a game with all new characters that could be from any IP. All of these things are totally valid, but the only way you're going to get through that is to narrow it down to why and what you're looking for. Number two is a basic rule that I use for pretty much picking anything that I want to sink some time into, and that is the rule of cool. What game looks the absolute coolest to you? Oh, this game has insane mechanical skill and characters with hundreds of moves, and it takes hundreds of hours to learn. Maybe that's actually what you're into, and really diving deep into a game to that level is exactly what you would want. A game like Tekken would be perfect for you. But maybe it's not the character complexity, but the complexity of the mind games and the layers of play that are in the game itself. Games like Street Fighter excel in this. Each character only has about 15 to 20 moves, but it's not about your move list. It's about reaction time. It's about mix-ups. It's about throw loops. It's about getting in your opponent's head while not letting them get into yours. And again, maybe you just really like anime. Guess what? Dragon Ball FighterZ exists. And if you don't like Dragon Ball, but you still like the anime aesthetic, games like Guilty Gear and Under Night in Birth to Sicily, again, long ass name, I'm just gonna call it Uni from now on, so stay with me. Games like Guilty Gear and Uni would also be pretty great for you because they have that anime art style and all of their characters have insane lore to get into. Either way, if you think gaming in general is cool, then there's probably a fighting game out there that matches your style of game in general. Go with what looks the best. And finally, rule number 3 of picking your first fighting game is pick the game you'll be excited to open up every day. I feel like something a lot of people when they're getting into fighting games don't really understand is how similar fighting games are to MMOs when it comes to time investment. Because yeah, any fighting game you pick up, you're immediately probably gonna suck at. Let's go! And that's okay, because the game gives you everything that you need to get better, but it's up to you to lab, to practice, to put in the time. You're not gonna wanna put in the time for a game that doesn't feel good to play just because your friends are playing it. You want a game that when you're having a very stressful day at work, you are just in the office for hours, and you want to come home and you want to get some of that dopamine. You want to open up that fighting game, hop in the lab, and immediately get a smile on your face. Hop into quick match and have fun fighting people and learning what you labbed. Hop into rank to show what you learned in labbing and quick matches. If you're trying to do all of that in a game that you don't even really like, obviously you're not going to be able to play it. You gotta find that game that even outside of the game that you're thinking about. The game that's gonna get you to watch tutorials. The game that's gonna get you involved with the community by watching tournaments and live streams and maybe joining a Discord or two. The fighting game that feels like home. I know that's super cheesy and kind of cringe, but it's true. For me, for 2 years straight, that game was Tekken. I had played fighting games for a long time before I found Tekken, but the minute I started playing, I felt something for a game that I'd never felt before since probably the first time I ever played Dark Souls 3. That feeling of improvement, that feeling of getting better, that feeling of trial and error and failing over and over again, just to finally learn something and come back even stronger. You need to find the game that you're gonna get addicted to. Because out of everything, the best fighting game for you most likely isn't the easiest one to play. The best fighting game for you is going to be the game you are most excited about. Wrong! What? Just play the beginner game. Okay, do I like the game? No. Do I think it looks cool? No. Am I gonna play it constantly? Probably not. Then why would I play it? Matter of fact, do you play that game? Oh, gotta go. I don't think so. People are gonna tell you what game to play constantly. They're gonna try and sell you their game, or they're gonna tell you what they saw or read on Reddit. They're gonna tell you what game has the easiest controls or the easiest combos. But truly, after all of this is said and done, the best fighting game for you is gonna be the fighting game that you vibe with the most. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is part 1 of a 5-part series on how to actually get into fighting games. I've been working really hard on it. If you would do me the honor of subscribing so that way you don't miss part 2 where we talk about picking your main character in a fighting game. And also leave a comment down below if I helped you pick the fighting game for you, or if you're already a fighting game player, leave some advice down there for any newcomers to the genre to get everybody excited about getting into fighting games. We are truly in a fighting game renaissance right now, and I couldn't say with more confidence that we have more games out there that'll fit any gamer's wants and needs. But either way, my name is Bonald Barry, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye. I think we should hear her out. No, no.
Sparishi!
Did you just say Sparici?
Yeah!
You're hired.